Central Oregon's local alert weather with meteorologist Katie Suniga.
Our air quality continues to improve tonight as we're heading closer to the evening. We're now seeing the moderate air quality just in Sun River, La Pine, and out at Odell Lake. If you go to the sensor that's in the Madras Warm Springs area, it's at 1. So that is a good air quality to have in the northern part of the region. We do run the risk of when the winds calm down and things settle down tonight to get that inversion, which means the smoky haze that's been lifting and moving on throughout the day today as our ground is warm and our air has lifted, and then it gets to the upper levels and it gets pushed away. When that changes and reverses and the ground's not warm enough anymore and the smoke settles in, it could hold it in tonight, and that would reduce our air quality going in through the night and into tomorrow. So there's a chance, always a chance, that we will not see an amazing air quality rating once we get into the overnight hours and into the morning like we did today. Here's what it looks like out at the Prineville Reservoir. You can still see it's kind of a bit hazy out there, but still good air quality for all of the region, just moderate for La Pine and the Sun River area. Here's what we're seeing on that satellite and radar image, clear across the state. In fact, take a look at this. We have just a very few thin clouds that you can see moving along the coastline there, and that's really just about it. And we did go over this yesterday, that we were anticipating the clouds that we had were going to clear out through today and be clear the rest of the week until the weekend. Looks like that is happening. Hopefully we will see some good progress with those fires and get those taken care of so we can stop talking about air quality. I'd rather talk about upcoming rain and snow than air quality, but that's not what we have to talk about right now. What we have to talk about are these warmer temperatures. Cooler today than yesterday, but still well above average. The winds today, not nearly as strong as yesterday. If you remember, we talked about the fact that we had that ridge that was coming in and we were on the front side of it, and that's when our winds picked up, but things looked like they were going to slow down just a bit. That's what we're seeing here. These lines being a little farther apart, showing us that our winds are calmer today. As we go into tomorrow, this does shift just like we talked about yesterday. Look at that warmer air that's coming in, and then you can see some wind in here, but nothing nearly like we had. And then as we go into Thursday, it really does not move much. It may even shift back to the west a little, and we stay with that warmer air. What this means with this ridge sticking around and not moving too much is we're continuing to see the same pattern of calmer winds and warmer air. With the way those winds are circling, the smoke from the fire that we were talking about earlier that's up in the Camas area actually comes down through the valley and out to the coast. So we miss the smoke from this one, and if anything comes off the Cedar Creek fire, it would be moving in the same direction because those winds are spinning in that clockwise motion around the center. With the clouds, you can see them doing that same pattern there. You see them going almost from the northeast to the southwest as they're circling around that center of high pressure, keeping us clear all the way through Friday. There's a couple of clouds right there Saturday morning, and that's it. That's all we see. Here are your current temperatures. We're all in the 70s today, which is still well above average, more than 5 degrees. Overnight tonight, no clouds but warm air actually gets us back to average. This is a pretty close to average night in those upper 20s to low 30s, maybe even low 40s for Warm Springs. Tomorrow, we warm up again. Quite a few of us having a chance to be in the 80s. That's what we stick with for the next few days, is those upper 70s to low 80s all the way through the weekend. We don't see anything back to the mid 70s right now until Tuesday next week.